So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. Brushes him off with ease. That play good for 17 and a first down.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Yellow. Hey, ribble it.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I'm sure Coach, a play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Sending a receiver left. From the 30 on 2nd down. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
On Sunday.
Abanikanda. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. That's taken in nicely by Brock Bowers. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Lone. What a hit, and the ball's loose. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
Give to Pacheco to start the drive. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Attack, attack! Yellow! Attack!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Wanting Rice, but it's intercepted. Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble. Then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
60 Eagles! Hey, go!
They'll throw on first. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Big gain downfield. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game 7-7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a give left side to Pacheco. He's got room to roam here. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Hey, 43, yellow. Right side.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these out cuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Pickup of 2 here, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Pacheco hauls it in. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Yellow. Yellow.
Now it's Mahomes. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. Butker to try the point after. Drifted near that upright, but he gets it to go. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Working quickly here. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man, right side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They are throwing it again. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big plays, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
2nd and 10 now. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. That's caught for the first. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Another throw coming on 2nd and 10. Hits his running back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown! The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Carlson to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders tie things up at 14. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Fifteen.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's a pickup of 9. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
Taking a deep shot here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Read and react. Read and react. Read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Yellow. 57. Return.
To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
43.
Back to the air, Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He put too much juice into that one. It lands in the end zone. We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Complete here to Bowers. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped on the play by big Chris Jones. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Getting right back to it after that interception. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Out on these two. Out on these two. Come back. 15. Right side.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, and instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow. Right side.
Right back to Pacheco. It's going to be 2 on the pickup, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Tight end going in motion here. 3rd and long for Mahomes. Oh, nearly reeled that in. As close as you can get, but just an exciting incompletion. So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal unit and Harrison Butker headed out. And they fake it. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. They can't connect on the fake. It's incomplete. The fake field goal does not get it done. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, listen, if you're going to make that call, you better be sure you're going to pull it off. Failure takes points right off the board.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Here we go, set. Hey, smash.
They send a man in motion.
Trap 60, trap 60. Hey, check that, street, street.
From the 29. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now they have third and short.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Let's go now. 19 seconds, 19 seconds. 19 wide. Check up.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Complete out to the right. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
That one's cut along the left sideline. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. They get 28 out of that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And the defender comes away with it.
Red zone defense, it is a part of the practice week at least twice, Thursdays, Fridays, even tuning it up on Saturdays, because it's all about protecting in the red zone. And not only protecting points, but taking the ball away. That is a gold star effort by the defense.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 27-yard line.
They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Attack, attack.
First down throw, Mahomes. Here's a loft deep down the middle. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pass play on 1st and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when you saw the field. It's going to be second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Back now, pressure on its way. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
Throw on 3rd down. He's throwing deep to the left side, and they pick him off again. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I knew it at the time. I think everybody did. We knew the Legion of Boom was special, like that entire secondary, but their safety's ability, Earl and Cam, to come downhill, to make those tackles behind the line of scrimmage as he just did. Yeah, man, you appreciate great safety play like that.
Completed to his running back. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I don't need to.
17-yard line.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off a 1st down.
First down from the red zone. Pacheco hauls it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Another throw for Mahomes. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Yellow.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Throw left side, complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21. Butker on now to kick this one away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Getting out to his left. He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple. With though here, we've got 2nd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing from the gun here. Caught by his back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Offense up to the line fast. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. Hits his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football as we're just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Let's go now. 7 3. Let's stay 19.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He has the first over the middle. He does it. Touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. Carlson good on the extra point. And the Raiders get it back to a 14-point game. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Running right is Pacheco. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light, well, on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that. I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Yellow.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Come back.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
50, yellow, 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 yellow.
Third and 2, Mahomes to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. A kick they needed, but it's no good as it sails too far right. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
While they're still in great shape to win this game, Kate, don't tell the kicker that. You know he's bummed with every miss. But with that miss, still 2-touchdown game, and one more stop here can very much end things.
To the air now on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. He'll throw it. Complete here to Bowers. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Setting up a throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Working inside the red zone. Misfire there, couldn't connect. Looking for the back that time. And it sets up second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
To throw again on 2nd and 10. And that's caught. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders now within 1 score in the 4th. Brock Bowers the touchdown. Carlson now to add 1 more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Return. Return.
Here's the handoff. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yellow. Return.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Yellow. Return.
Left side gets it out quick, and it's caught. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hey, 43, 15. Attack!
A counter give here to Pacheco. And he's brought down for a loss. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down.
Yellow. Return.
Looking to throw. Brought in right side. Oh, this big guy is moving. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Trying getting that one to Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Putting a receiver in motion. Here he is to throw. Try and push it deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I think it's safe to say that without that ball being tipped, we are looking at a big game. It's a missed opportunity to push that offense, and an even better play defensively to deny the throw.
And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Hey, 43.
Running back sent in motion. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in